What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Toyota Celica 2004 Celica GTS Turbo, installed by me. Sold the car after I turbo, bought it back. Crazy story. Great video. You guys really like that. Here's one of the things. Since I've bought it back, I haven't done an oil change. He said that he did an oil change on it, but I don't know. The oil is a little bit dark. And on turbo cars, you can see right here. So I was running something different. I think these are BK 6.9s, which I'm gonna run these on my, I'm pretty sure these are similar, the 6s. I'm gonna run these on my naturally aspirated LOTUS EXIGE, so 2ZZ, same thing. But these are totally different. So yeah, I've never had these before. Ruthenium FR7BHXS. Again, that's, I already said the part number. Fascinating. Look at that little tip there. They're totally different. I've never seen a spark plug like this. Yeah, crazy different. These are okay. I've been running them since I cleaned them for like, I don't know, 400 miles. They seem fine, but they are a little bit, you can see right here, there's a little bit, it's a little rich. I can see it's been running rich. So, and last time I literally took these out and I just take a wire brush and I just clean them and then I put them back in. And it did start right up. This is just different. Okay, so these burn hotter and then these burn 1 degree colder. So it's 1 degree colder for the turbo build. So we'll see. I've never used them. Why did I buy these? Because Monkey Wrench Racing recommended them. I love Monkey Wrench Racing. Those guys are awesome. I love Monkey Wrench Racing. I've been buying their stuff for almost 20 years. 10 out of 10. Monkey Wrench, you guys are amazing. Okay, so let's throw those in there. Then we'll start the car up, drain the oil, and I don't want to drive this. It's Christmas Day because it's clean, but I'm gonna drive it for you guys because I washed it, but I'm gonna do it because it's Christmas and I want you guys to have some boost for Christmas. Okay, so we got the 2ZZ warming up right now, and then we're gonna pull the drain and pull the fuel and remove the oil filter so that we have new clean oil in here. It did start up pretty well. If I turn it off and start back up again, it works really well as well. I'll show you guys. These are different plugs, so keep that in mind. These are not the OEM plugs. So we'll turn the car off, right? Turn it back on. See, there's a little bit of a hesitation there. There should be one and done. It could just be the turbo, to be honest. But I remember, for some reason, I just remember when I first put it on, it fired immediately, like on. And it's not the starter, because I can hear the starter. It turns well. It's just, it's either not, the fuel pump that I put on is not the best, but these are the new plugs, so. It also could be one of the coil packs too, but I'm assuming it is what it is. I mean, I really am just assuming. Let's do the oil. So even on the turbo build, I'm going to be using an OEM Denso oil filter. There was a K&N on it. I'm really glad I changed the oil when I did. It was pretty dark. Again, I think it's had 1,800 miles on it since the last oil change, which is really frequent, but the oil was pretty dark and grimy. So it's always good to check your oil. On these, it should go about 3,000 miles before you need to change it. Again, it could have just been the season and a lot of road grind because it is winter time. But I'm glad that I'm changing it now. So we're gonna get some nice 5W30 Castrol oil, throw it on in there, full synthetic. Everyone uses full synthetic. We got those new crazy plugs, the ruthenium or whatever in there. And then we're gonna drain all the oil. So I'm gonna put that new oil filter on, put the plug back in, and top it off with some oil, and we should be on our merry way. A nice garage. I'm very thankful. So we did an oil change. We did those interesting spark plug change. I do have that new fuel pump on here. I don't know if it was the right fuel pump from MWR. This is the same kind of weird, bizarre junk that was happening on my MR2. I love 2ZZs, and I love them NA, and I love them turboed and supercharged. I love them all. But this is so weird. It was just so good. Anyways, I'm kind of rumbling on. But point being is, there is new spark plugs, new oil, and then I did clean the air intake and the mass airflow sensor. I think I told you guys that. So let's close this and then go for a drive. That's my gym mirror. So if I get it back out, I gotta wash my own car back out. Wash this is sick. I wash this every time I go to work. That's so sick. One of the things is this is such a good build. It's I got the heat on, it's kind of cool, but it's pretty normal driving. What do I mean? It just like it has a TRD exhaust, so it's a factory exhaust. So even though it's built and everything, it has everything on it. It's a really normal driving experience. You wouldn't think it's so modified. I did a really good job with this. It's kind of like an OE and plus plus, but one of the things it does make me want to have a larger exhaust. I mean, everyone likes race cars, but that Evo has a really loud exhaust. I got a story to tell you guys about the Evo, but let's go ahead, keep on driving a little bit. This is a turbo Celica, still got it, bought it, sold it, back on the road, loving it. This is so fun. New oil, new plugs, clean mass, and clean air filter, and then also the 255 liter per minute fuel pump is on here too. So probably next thing I'd probably need to do is maybe replace the O2 sensors. I don't think I've ever replaced the O2 sensors, so that'd probably be a good idea. Okay, the car's feeling pretty good, to be honest. Really, really, really good. That feels amazing. Oh wow. So that's awesome. It feels really good. It feels healthy. It feels happy. It wasn't like before I did the filter change and all the little everything I did on it. It was definitely wanting to cut out a little bit. So you're gonna have to do just a little bit more maintenance when you do a turbo kit on the Celica. That's what I would say to you. But we got a Tesla behind me, so you gotta just. Did you guys see that? That's crazy. Oh, it's so fun. It's straight red line. It's just, I don't know if you've ever driven a boosted, I don't know if you've ever driven like a boosted front wheel drive Honda or anything. It's the same thing. It's a straight red line. That is so fun. That is just so fun. I cannot stress how much, it's just so fun. It's such a good time. It's not like the Evo though. It is different than the Evo. It's totally different than the Evo, just hooks and books. All right, Merry Christmas all you guys. This is great. Man, I had so much fun. So fast, such a good car, 275 horsepower, 275. Car weighs 2,500 pounds at 275. That's a good number. When you're over that, like if your car weighs 2,000 pounds and then has 200 horsepower, it's pretty good. You're trying to always like either double the weight in horsepower or just be above the weight. So like if you have a 6,000 pound car, you need like 600 horsepower kind of thing. Does that make sense? So like when you have like a Hummer and the Hummer weighs 10,000 pounds, but it only has 900 horsepower, it kind of gets that relative. It is still fast, that new Hummer, but you get what I'm saying. I love this car. I love the steering on it. The steering on it's so good. Steering on Celicas are so good. They're so good and agile. So if you want a car that just goes straight to 9,000 RPMs, is straight right to the red line, this is a car. Put a turbo on it and it'll just first, second gear, just it's so fun. Try out those spark plugs. Let me know what you guys think. Monkey Wrench recommends them. So far, it seems pretty good. Everything's pretty good on it. I really love this car. Anyways, make sure to like, subscribe, swing by my website. Merry Christmas. I sold my Evo 10. That new Evo that I bought, the cheapest one in the world, I sold it. It was just a hunk of junk. I'll probably make a video why I sold it, but I know you guys are here for this. And then I got the FRS. The FRS needs a clutch, and I got a cool steering wheel that I got to put on the FRS. So I like these plugs. I like the oil change. I like all the fun stuff I did. This is my cool little park garage in here. But check this out. This is sick. That's going on the FRS. I got this in black right here. I can't wait. So I'll do a video for that. I really like the FRS. And then I got the Lotus. I got to do some spark plugs and stuff on that too. But like, subscribe, swing by Mitch.com. See you guys next video.